Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Crystal Tomb. I am kcStranger, and these are my salacious players. As always, the Crystal Tomb is brought to you by XSplit Broadcaster, and I recently learned the actual pronunciation of this name, but it's French, so I'm not going to try to do it. I'm just going to say Tractor Blend. Or it's actually like Tractor Blonde or something like that.
What?
Yeah, that's the actual pronunciation of it. Anywho, and tractor probably isn't even right because once again, it's French. It means like armored truck or something like that.
So it's like
We should ask Stalker.
Sugar Blonde.
Yeah.
Stalker will know.
Where's Stalker when we need it?
Oh no, it means armored tractor. There we go. So stream, here's how it's pronounced.
Tracteur blindé. Tracteur blindé.
Alright, so there you go. Anywho, yeah. Stream's also brought to you by him. So last time the party was just sort of traveling across the glacier. A Reamer Haas, otherwise known as a polar worm, decided that it would have them for breakfast, and it had a very bad day. Maxis also kind of had a bad day, but less of a bad day than the Reamer Haas. So after killing the Reamer Haas and raiding a few select items from its body, they continued on. Colleen had a few interesting conversations with Lassadel, the spirit that inhabits a necklace that she wears. Gained an interesting new ability, made an interesting new friend, if you will, giant zombie Goliath. And continued on to find a cave that led them back to what would appear to be the palace, castle, whatever you want to call it, that General Kasiru von Kalmathani built at the cost of, well, at least his life. So you are currently standing at the mouth of this cave. Looks fairly similar to this. Looking at the structure, there's a path that leads up to the front door. Just at the bottom, you can see, it probably wouldn't be quite as extreme as this. You think there's probably a basement level that's mostly underground, and counting stories from the first, like just for looking at windows and such, you think you see a 4-story building above the ground. As you get a bit closer, you notice that the huge doors at the front of the palace are standing loose on their hinges. There are a few other archways that look like they might be doors, but as you approach, you find that most of them are sealed with stone. It does look like you could walk around behind the building as well, if you wanted to.
Well, we tried.
Wait, you said we can walk around the building?
So there's like a little path that leads up to the front doors, which are slightly ajar. And then I'm saying you can't see the back of the building from where you currently are, but there's nothing like preventing you from walking around and looking.
Gotcha.
One sec, guys.
Is there a roof to this place right now? Like, if we're looking up, I mean, obviously the picture isn't exact, but...
Yeah, it's kind of odd looking, actually. It's enclosed, there's some sort of solid surface at the top, so you're in some kind of cavern. That being said, light is streaming through. It seems that it's either translucent or maybe enchanted somehow.
Okay.
Can I have Gamork smell around to see if he smells anything that would, like a smell that he could track in to the place?
Yeah, sure. Go and give me perception. I think that's with advantage too. Oh, by the way, the time you would know would be like afternoon, so maybe around 2 o'clock. So Gamork noses around for a little while, mostly just gets snow, ice, rock, things that you can pretty much see.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to the front of the palace probably, unless anyone's gonna stop me while I'm doing that.
I will send my Goliath with him.
Okay. So the two Goliaths walk up to the front. Maxis, you approach the doors. As I said, they are hanging slightly open. Are you opening the door and stepping inside properly?
I wanted to kind of just check out from the outside for right now.
Okay.
Um,
Let me
and see what I can see, I guess.
bring something up. You shouldn't be able to see anything right now, I believe. It should
Correct.
just be black.
Correct.
But you'll be able to see things momentarily. Alright, so these folks are not here right now. Alright, so this map ends like at the door, so I'm gonna put you inside because I have nowhere else to put you, but you're actually outside. Alright.
Okay.
And let me reveal a little of the map. So from the door, just sort of peeking through, you can probably see something about like this. Okay, so you come up to the door and you sort of peek inside. You see what appears to be an entry hall. It's small, but it's impressive in sort of an understated way. The air inside is rather cold. You can tell it's warmer than it is outside, but still quite cold. The floors and walls glitter as though they're made of ice. You sort of put your foot just inside and sort of feel it, and it doesn't feel as slippery as ice. You're wondering if it might be a translucent crystal of some kind. You're not sure. There's also a chandelier of white crystal that's bathing the room in light. You see tapestries on the walls just ahead. You can see a carpet that sort of runs into the next room.
Okay. Is everybody else followed me up here or not?
When it looks all good, I will follow.
If you're not over there, I'm gonna tell you to send your little puppet inside.
Well, he's next to you, and I'm coming.
You could just shove him.
It occurred to me that I need a token for this guy. I also meant to make tokens. I mean, make sheets for this. I forgot to do that, but you can just use the zombie and modify it as needed.
That's what I'm looking at.
Alright, I'll just give you... I'm making a quick and dirty token for you to control.
Oh my.
Because I forgot about this. Alright, normally I would crop it. I won't bother with that right now. Dupe. Alright, and you should be able to control that.
Yep.
Okay, so let me see. I don't think you can actually, like, see through its eyes, so what's your plan? To just, like, sort of instruct it to go on a scouting mission and then come back and say whether they can, like, ask it some questions or something?
I say, well, my idea is basically just send your little guy in here, and then if he gets smashed by a gigantic stone, then I don't get smashed by a gigantic stone, so...
Oh, come on, I believe in you. Yeah, I'll come up and join him at the door, and I want to take a look around myself first before sending my guy off.
Okay, so from the door, you can see roughly what he saw. Are you taking a couple steps inside? Or are you just staying at the door?
Can I see anything from here?
Well, okay, so right now, even though I'm showing you inside, you're
Yeah.
actually like just outside the door, sort of peeking in.
Oh, I'm gonna take a little, like, more than a peek inside.
Okay. All right, let me ask this question. Are you staying in the doorway, or are you stepping up to, like, say, here?
I'm gonna stay in the doorway.
Okay.
But
So
inside.
all right. So let me see here. So you can probably see at a little bit more of an angle. Let me show you about. Yeah.
Is it dark in here, by the way?
Oh wait, whoops! I'm just drawing things. I'm not actually revealing. Let me try that one more time. Is it dark?
Yeah.
It's dimly lit. So there's that chandelier that I mentioned. That's actually giving off light.
Okay.
All right, let me try this one more time. All right, just revealed a little bit there.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Me, no means the most IT guy, so.
Fallon enters the room.
Okay, so you can probably see about like that, and I'll give you credit for a little bit.
Can I sneakily enter the room?
Here. Yeah, sure. You're all just creeping in the doorway right now. So from where you're at inside the doorway, to your left, you can see one chamber and actually from where you're standing, I couldn't find a good picture to represent this, but there actually appear to be ice sculptures of some kind that are lining that wall. That's what just the white stuff is. To your right, you see another chamber, and actually there's a table laden with food over there. And then when you step inside and glance to the left wall, you notice sort of a metal plaque that has an inscription on it. And it says, "Welcome to the hall, dear stranger, for one day you may find rest here. Take not the stairs, there lies danger. Calm your heart and have no fear."
That's not weird at all.
Who wants to go
Okay,
up the stairs with me?
So I'm gonna walk in to the main foyer here, or whatever, and
Okay.
then take a look around.
All right. So once you get up there,
Are there like any stealth rolls I should make? Because I'm like sneaky.
sure. Give me a stealth roll if you're creeping.
Hood.
Yep.
I'll scout ahead, guys. I should totally make a Teemo character.
All right. So to your left, and right, you see two rooms. The one on the left appear. Let me actually grab my descriptions real quick. And since Kane is going ahead, I'll go ahead and just reveal this as well. Oh, by the way, Maxis, to warn you, I've been here with the other players before, not with you. In settings like this, I just sort of let people freely move their characters around. In fact, let me just drag Fallon and Gamork over here so that's possible for you as well. But if any kind of encounter or things happen, I'll like tell everybody to stop moving, and or I might just do that if you all get too far and I can't narrate fast enough. So just be aware that like if one of you goes out way away from the others and something happens, that's where you are.
Okay.
Is that blue thing a chest?
No, I was getting there.
That's Kane.
So
Ah,
the left room, you notice when you enter it, you realize what it is. At the far... Oh, and actually, since everybody pause for a moment, since Spork is coming in, I will
Hi.
wait. Oh, you're cool.
I've been in here for like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Hello.
we've all sort of entered the front door. Did you hear the inscription on the wall, perchance?
No.
All right. So basically, all that's happened is you approached the palace, sort of crept in the front door. There was a little plaque on the wall that had the following. It said, "Welcome to the hall, dear stranger. For one day you may find rest here. Take not the stairs, there lies danger. Calm your heart and have no fear." Okay, so on the left, you realize what the room is. At the far end of the room is a sarcophagus, and good guess, you take this for General Kasiru's final resting place. There's a table of ice that sits in the center of the room, and you can see that there's a handful of small objects scattered on it, perhaps mementos from previous travelers. Lining the walls are sculptures of ice, which depict a tribe of Goliaths on the move. Their leaders stand in front, one pointing the way. Two are gathering wood, one's lighting a fire. There's a mother holding an infant. At the back, a young child tugs at the coat of his elder. To the front, there's a great hall. Kane, as you sort of wander into it, it feels very empty. A carpet leads simply to the edge to the back of the room. There's an empty space at one side that seems to long for dancers, but you can't really imagine anyone crossing here. And there are 4 statues that look stoically on from the corners of the room. And then finally, Maxis, the room that you wandered into. It appears to be just a lounge. It's lit pleasantly by lanterns. There are a few sofas set up around a fireplace, which is actually up and running, and a table laden with food at the wall. At the back of the room, you do see stairs that appear to ascend to a second floor, and I'll reveal those. There we go. Kane, you moved really fast. However, oh no, never mind. Nothing new.
I want to examine the sarcophagus extremely closely without touching it first.
Okay.
Just occur.
So, give me perception, I guess. Okay. You inspect it. It's simple, but very well constructed. It's made of some kind of stone. You do see an inscription that simply marks it as Kasiru, Cliff Breaker, Von Kalmathani. That's literally all it says.
No signs of traps and things.
You know, examining it, it is latched quite securely, as a matter of fact, in multiple places. But you don't notice anything trapped, you don't notice anything fishy with it, and you're pretty confident in that assessment.
Totally eating this food, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. It's delicious. Also, from where you're standing, you can see a little ways down this hallway, so I'll reveal a bit.
Oh, there's a hallway there.
Yeah, that is like a... Actually, what is it? It is a stone door that you can see.
This? Okay.
Yep.
So when you say latch, does it mean locked?
I mean... Yes. I mean, do you... Well, okay. It is, like, barred shut. You haven't tried to tug on it to see if it'll, like, move?
I want to see if I can undo a latch.
Okay. You reach down for it and sort of jiggle it. There is something that's locking the latch in place. so you can't just easily move it.
Is there a visual way to undo this locking mechanism?
I'm thinking. So the thing that immediately occurs to you would be you could just try to break the bar, basically. Now, other
I got
than,
9.
other
I'm
than
good.
that, nothing obvious. It appears that it's barred on the outside, and then the bar itself has a locking mechanism on the inside. In other words, it was made to not be opened.
I'm gonna walk over to Maxis. Hey, big guy.
Yeah. What's up?
You seem pretty strong.
Sure.
It's a fair assessment. You want to break those bars over there in the sarcophagus?
The sarcophagus of your god.
I didn't say. You mean break the sarcophagus of one of our honored ancestors in a place that my entire race considers sacred.
I forgot about that.
I didn't get that.
What's this
Yeah.
here?
Would you be down?
Am I roboting or is Kane roboting?
Am I roboting, guys?
You actually
No.
sounded okay to me, both
They
of you.
sound fine to me.
You know, everyone sounds robotic.
Yeah, weird.
Everyone sounds fine to me. I don't know. But yeah, exactly. Although I'm getting the feeling you're probably not going to be down for that.
I would like to examine all the items on the table, because this table looks sweet.
Just a sec.
Aggressive typing, not MP3.
I'm sorry, I'm making a note of something.
A long note. Man,
Yeah, sorry, I just...
He's actually finishing editing the final book of the Kingkiller Chronicles.
Okay, so Colleen, you step up and examine that table. Let me think here. Yeah, no check required. It holds basically trinkets. There's like a tooth on a leather cord. There's a small signet ring. There's what appears to be like a rabbit's foot. As I sort of indicated before, it appears to be mostly mementos of some kind.
Do any of them seem particularly, like, not valuable, but, like, interesting? I'm
thinking.
I don't want to sit around and use detect magic, but I kind of want to.
You can, I mean, you can always give me Arcana to see if anything stands out in that way.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't detect magic just like give you magic vision and see everything? It's magical glows.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah. So just
do that.
Oh, sorry, audio. So just looking at them, nothing stands out in that way. A few of them are definitely worth money. The ring, for instance, but nothing to write home about, as far as you can tell. And you don't notice anything as being magical.
There's a ring, a bone tooth necklace. What else?
Like a rabbit's foot, random other, just stuff along those lines. Fallon, from there you can see.
You okay there, buddy?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I mean, it still sounds real bad, but
Everyone or just me?
Right here, I think.
I'm gonna have my Goliath grab the rabbit's foot.
Okay. He does. Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm taking it.
What?
That's my rabbit's foot now.
You're robbing the sacred place, Colleen. How dare you?
No, this is for science.
All right. You have a rabbit's
This is
foot.
not science. It's for magic,
It
and it's so
weighs 0.02 pounds.
big ass foot.
And then I want to inspect the sarcophagus very, very thoroughly. I'm gonna sit here and study until they tell me to come back.
Okay, give me perception.
I'm doing rabbit's foot things. Can I investigate it instead?
Sure.
Investigate. Great. Doing good.
Yeah, it's a latched sarcophagus.
There's not like any writing on it around it.
I mean, you notice the same inscription that Cain did, basically identifying it as the sarcophagus of General Kasiri.
I'd like to use thaumaturgy to just wiggle it a little bit.
Remind me.
Don't
I have to
do
look
that.
at the- Oh yeah, that's right. You can make things like rattle and stuff.
I can make things like wiggle, yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
let's-
make-
Some things to do, I can just make it wiggle a bit.
I think you're too far away to do that, though.
Alright. How far away is this thing?
Yeah, it's only 30-foot range.
So
Where's the
there's nothing
sarcophagus
else
in
of interest or nothing ornate over here other than the sarcophagus.
Well, I mean, there's the table and there's all the ice sculptures that I mentioned.
All right, tell me about these ice sculptures.
Yeah, I
Makes
read
sense.
that a moment ago, but I'll read it again. So the sculptures depict a tribe of Goliaths on the move. You see their leaders standing in front, one sort of pointing out, maybe indicating the way they're going to go. You see two who are gathering wood, one that's lighting a fire. You see a mother holding an infant. At the back, you see a young child who's tugging at the coat of his elder.
You said this was a stone door?
Yep.
Is there a way to open it?
You could, I mean, for first blush, you could try pushing on it and see if anything happens.
Alright. Do I need to roll for that?
Nope. Because
Okay.
you push the door and it swings loose on its hinges.
Sick.
You look inside, and the stone door opens into sort of an open area. At the back, you see a pool of water. To one side, you see a bench, and there are actually white towels hanging on hooks along the wall beside the bench. You take it for some sort of bath.
Bathhouse.
Are we in anime
Let's
now?
go.
This is anime now.
Is it warm water? Or is it...
Yeah, you reach down into it, and it's not hot by any means, but it's pleasantly warm. Fallon, when you go to the back over here, you see what appears to be just a simple room with 5 beds. And there is also a staircase that leads up.
Is there a door right here?
Yes, that is indeed a door. Would you like
Push.
to try the door? All right.
Push.
Yeah, you push the door, and it's there's nothing in here, but I will tell you what's in there. It's a latrine, rather nice one, although the musty scent of earth that greets you from the hole is probably the least pleasant thing you've found since you entered the palace. Not that it's bad.
For the record, Kane's just kicked back on the couch, feet on the table with like food and a drink.
All right.
What's
All
this
right.
brown thing in this room over here?
Brad.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I was just about to ask what's around thing.
It's a table. Yep.
Is there anything on the table?
Nope, just a table.
So do we go up these stairs or what?
Well, I was just about to...
The sign
Tyler, do we
said,
want to go up or down?
the sign said not
They
to
both
stay
go
on this
up.
floor.
They both
for
go up, don't they?
What? No, one goes up and one goes down, I think, right? This one goes down?
Wait a minute. I misidentified them. My bad, because I'm looking at the symbols now, and yeah, the one in the bedroom goes down. The one nearby goes up. I said that incorrectly before.
And what was the warning? To go any stairs or just upstairs?
It says don't go on the stairs, but we're gonna go on the stairs. So
should we just chill here on this nice warm place just for a bit, guys? I mean, come on. We just walked for days in snow and blizzardy.
Didn't we take a long rest?
Yeah, it's it's mid-morning right now.
No, it's
I'm
afternoon.
going to attempt to go up the
Cool.
stairs.
Let's enjoy the warmth and food. Come on.
I'm going to attempt to go up the stairs.
You guys are no fun.
Okay. You
Kane's
go-
usually the one with the bad ideas.
you go up the stairs.
Kane's been freezing his ass off for like 4 days. Kane wants to sit in front of the fire.
You're fine.
All right. Is anyone following Aaron up the stairs, or
I will-
I'm gonna get commitment right now. Are you following up? Are you waiting down to hear what people shout, or are you just chilling with Kane?
Are you men or are you boys?
Kane lazily follows like a few feet behind with still a piece of food in one hand, just like in his offhand.
Okay.
I guess everyone.
Quietly eating though, quietly.
Yep.
Nothing
Colleen,
crunchy.
how about you?
I am like a step behind Arnon.
I don't know.
I'm at the base, waiting to see what happens.
There's probably dead stuff up there, Colleen.
Why are you trying to bait?
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hold Fallon and Max's hand real quick for a second, and I'm gonna go back over here.
Thanks, buddy.
Is that a goodbye?
Gave you a nice little squeeze.
Okay.
Kane processing this.
And
That
you
was
can
weird.
suddenly hear each other.
Oh, okay, so actually what's going to happen, Colleen comes over to the two of you, it sort of grabs your hands like that for a moment, and the two of you feel, it's a really odd sensation, but you get the sense that a connection is opening up in your minds. And you have the choice of whether to allow that or not.
Yeah, sure. This could only not be bad.
Fallon's open to mind alterings.
Okay, so you're using the...
She picked the two people that
Number two.
frequently use drugs.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
I also just remembered, when that levels up, you should be able to do more targets at a time as well. So just remind me if that happens.
Okay. I've picked my dungeon buddies.
Yep. Okay. So the three of you, essentially, there's a moment of disorientation as thoughts come into your mind that weren't there before. And suddenly, through your new mental connection, you realize from Colleen that that's exactly what she's done. She has basically linked all of your thoughts.
Is it like an unfiltered link? Like they they can't
Fallon's
control
books for
exactly what
days.
everyone else hears?
And then, so that, that might be a question that would occur immediately to you, Fallon and Maxis. It's like, are you going to read my mind or something like that? And you get back from Colleen, basically, that the ability is only surface thoughts. You can choose whether to share something. Basically, after a little bit of experimentation, you realize that with a slight mental effort, you can sort of choose to share something with the group. So it's basically just telepathic communication.
Yeah, don't think about giant penises.
First thing I do is I think at both of them and I say, do either of you know who put snow in my pack?
No.
I said absolutely.
I don't think that Colleen knows about that.
Nope.
I asked who it was.
Well, I mean, it wasn't Colleen, and it wasn't Aaron. You can do with that information what you will. Now, about these stairs.
Randy, cameras keep freezing up.
That's unfortunate. Common though. Okay, so let me get this straight. We've got Aaronin and Maxis heading up. We've got Kane following behind with a drumstick, and we've got Fallon waiting at the base of the stairs and listening. Is that right?
Yes. Also, he wasn't frozen. He just wasn't moving. My bad.
All right, so let me get the next floor set up in that case. So we're gonna have Aaronin, Maxis.
Fallon, was there anything interesting in this room other than the table and the Buddhas?
I mean, I moved around the whole room, and Casey didn't go stop. So I guess.
Yeah,
not.
so there's nothing like that. Nobody tried to inspect it like super thoroughly, but nothing.
I'm doing all the thoroughly.
Okay,
half-assed
give me perception.
I will keep you amused while you set up rooms. God,
So,
I was-
is this happening while I'm going up the stairs?
You basically see those things. You don't notice anything particularly out of sorts.
Shall I try investigating?
Nope.
Damn it.
You didn't really see anything worth investigating. Alright, so got that set up, so let me reveal things. So you sort of come into a long hallway. You do notice paintings, actually, hanging on the walls. In fact, let me find, I've got a... Yeah, the paintings that line this hallway are eerie, all depicting disaster. There's a dragon devastating a human town, an avalanche thundering towards a Goliath settlement, a great demon, you might actually recognize as a Baelor, ravaging a dragonborn village, an angelic creature searing a band of thieves.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, go on then. Keep going. You want to go out the steps?
I walk up the steps.
Yeah, same.
Well, I mean, you already have walked up the steps here and then... Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Whoop, I forgot to do that. So, there you can see the paintings that I just described. And there's you in the
Okay.
hallway.
I think I can see the top.
I walk to the end of the hallway.
Alright.
He literally beat me there.
Yeah,
Like
do
a
you just
split second
remember
before.
when you do those like instant movements that if anything triggers, I'm gonna count that as you having sprinted forwards away from your companions. So just keep that in mind.
It should be
Use
fine.
the arrow keys. It's better.
But yeah, from where you're standing, there's the end of the hallway. This is like a window that's letting in light.
I look out the window.
You see the outside of the cave through a very small window.
Downstairs it is.
Wait, where'd Fallon go?
Oh, and you can also see Fallon's
He
at the bottom of
waited.
the stairs.
Yeah, he waited at the bottom.
You can also
Oh,
see a little
yes.
further down this hallway.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that was a hallway.
Yep.
I would like to look down the hallway.
Damn, there's more hallway.
Look, a very tight corridor. What could go wrong if you have to go single file?
Hold on, what's my bags?
Nah, keep going. You know, we're here.
I'm just looking if I have anything I can just check down the hallway.
Let's say, can I actually
Can you grab
go
Kane?
first? Are you down with that?
Sure.
Kane. Is this Kane still in stealth?
But
Okay,
Guys,
so from
music
where you're at,
The music changed.
Yes, music.
yeah, the music did change.
You're in the upside down. This is
Why
really
can't I hear the
cool.
music? It's at max volume.
it does sound very Metroidy in here.
Is that looks like the kind of place we lost? What's his name?
So Maxis, from where you're standing, Let me see here. Where's my thing for this room?
If it'll make it easier, I can just go over here.
Sure. So you sort of look out into this room. I'll go ahead and reveal the whole thing. So the room looks like this, and you can also see the beginnings of a small hallway off this direction. So what you see is, it appears to be a sort of reception area. There are some statues along the wall that cast an almost predatory gaze towards the center of the room.
Are there any levers to be pulled?
Are there what?
Any levers to be pulled? This looks like the kind of room where you can pull the lever.
Give me a perception check.
Can I examine these statues as well?
Yeah, sure.
What's up there, guys?
Let me see.
Or do I have to like walk over there to do that?
Well, you can see what you figure out from this distance. Give me Arcana. You do not notice any levers, Ernan. Nor do you notice anything particularly interesting beyond what you can already see. This is a wooden door at the bottom left of the room, by the way.
That's true to character.
Maxis, there's some stone statues.
It should be fine.
Fallon thinks
This
towards
rug
Maxis
doesn't look like it's gonna eat it.
and asks,
Right.
"Is Kane hurt yet?"
Not yet. He's at the back. Surprise.
I wasn't called for.
You don't know that I said it, so it's fine.
I know. It's uncalled for.
Backhanded chat about Kane.
I think something's about to jump me, so I'm going to take a step forwards gingerly, and I'm also not going to step onto this carpet.
Okay.
As he takes a step forward, can I guess, like, hug the walls to not be seen if there's something in there?
You can try? Give me stealth?
Oh crap! Wow.
Okay. There is literally no cover in here, but the one thing that you can do, and are doing, is moving with such unearthly grace that if something's not looking right at you, you might sort of blend into the background.
He's just hiding directly behind me.
I mean,
what is Aridin, by the way? I've completely forgotten.
he's a human.
I'm a human cleric.
Human? Okay. I don't forget your race.
Ow. What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm seeing the chat. Does that mean that other people wish to head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, I will place the others in here, and you can do what you will.
Look at us, the pet classes.
The hallway is, by the way, wide enough for you to like squeeze past each other like Fallon just did. It's 10 feet.
Whoa.
Oh, stop.
Rude.
Everybody stop.
We did it, Reddit.
You were here. You were here. Alright.
Oh, I was moving.
Fine.
Finally, we triggered the trap.
You weren't, but I'll give you that because I distinctly watched as Maxis moved first. Okay. So as you get to there, the two of you are back there.
Did you not move at all, Aridin?
Maxis, Ernan, and Kane, give me perception. Okay, so the three of you all do manage to notice as the statues sort of ripple, tense, and lunge out towards Ernan. So let me delete all
Towards
this.
me?
Yeah. Everybody roll initiative.
This is fine.
Will it be a shit roll?
Hey.
My head it is.
I rolled a good number for once.
He is super surprised.
I mean, I am wearing like half plate, so you know.
It's just like, oh no, those statues moved. Who could have seen that coming?
I didn't see it coming at all. It's a complete surprise to me. I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5.
Yeah, for my Arcana earlier.
Oh, that.
I'm busy being distracted by looking at my own reflection in the back of my shield.
All right, and
I have fabulous hair.
I think Zombie Bro just takes his turn after Colleen, if I remember right.
He uses my bonus action to move him, give him a command, or he'll defend himself if I don't give him one.
I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Oh wait, who'd I delete? I think I deleted something.
Nobody?
No, yeah, we're all good.
Oh,
the secret boss.
Yep, everybody is here. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, so Kane, you notice those statue thingies sort of come to life. You get to move first.
So just double checking how assassinate works here.
Yeah, so, well, they are not surprised, but you are still acting before them, so you'll get that part of it, the advantage.
Dang it. Yeah, you can't surprise a magic statue, I guess, because once they start moving around, they're not.
Maybe if Maxis had, like, critted his Arcana check.
Like, you could be surprised I'm there, you know?
This is where you become the rogue that just stabs everything.
I'm not giving you that.
Okay, I'll just bow short row.
Okay, you will have to step forward in order to do that, unless maybe from where you're at you can hit the
farthest one away.
Let me see here. It's like you need to step forward a little bit to get an angle. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Let's go ahead and roll your attack. Well, that's with advantage, happily for him. So I have to pull up the stat sheet for these guys.
Does 19 hit?
As a matter of fact, it does. So go ahead and roll damage.
Statues are immune to slashing and piercing.
Not immune. That being said, I believe.
Don't tell him that.
I should use the +1 arrows.
It's about to take it. It's about to take damage. Yeah, you do notice as the arrow sort of, kind of sinks in, but it sort of like gloms through like it's going through mud. Probably not doing quite as much as you'd hoped. But 22 was the damage. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Can I hide behind the cleric again?
Sure.
Actually, no. This is a tight corridor. People need to get past me. I guess I'll just. I
mean, it is 5 feet wide, and if you think about that, like, yeah, it is going to be kind of awkward.
I'll just try to put myself out of sight of the two closest ones. I figure the third one, no matter what I do, will be able to see me. But if I like hug the wall, can I hide from the two closer ones?
I would say just the close one, given the angle.
Okay. So I hide. You're going to section to hide.
All right. Go ahead and roll another stealth. Okay. Yep. Okay. Maxis.
Okay, so over the link, I'm gonna say that's a fucking moving statue, and then I hear Colleen saying that slashing damage and piercing damage are bad. Back to that. So instead of my great axe, I'm gonna pull out my warhammer.
Okay.
And I'm going to come right. think I'll go right here. And I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that I have my rage thing on. Okay. So 14. Not great.
All right, let me remember. Okay. 14. So yeah, you come down and it sort of moves to the side a bit, and your blow sort of glances off of it, not really doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you don't have any kind of advantage or bonus on that, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And then Uno Mas.
Yep. Okay. Your second one does connect though. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage. Okay, so that's
16.
And I remember there was some issues with this. I'm just checking it real quick. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, you're doing the two-handed Warhammer?
Yeah. It's versatile.
Yep. Okay. So, and as you strike down on it, once again, there's a lot of resistance. It's like trying to pound through like heavy silt or rock or something like that. It doesn't do as much as you would have hoped.
Okay. Can I pump lightning into that as well?
Yes. So it has to make a dex save. That's going to be a fail.
So he takes 7 lightning damage.
As a matter of fact. Yep. All right. You zap him. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. That will bring us to the one that you just attacked. So let's see here. Yeah, that'll just stay where it's at. So it'll first reach out and slash you with one of its claws. I think 11's gonna miss.
Yeah, it is.
Then it'll try to bite you.
That will hit.
All right. So 4 piercing damage, which I think is reduced to 2.
Yeah.
You take 2 piercing damage.
Ow, you dick!
As it bites you.
Little prick.
All right, Fallon.
Literally.
So if I dash as my bonus action, do I still get regular movement?
Oh, you can dash as a bonus action now?
Yep.
Yeah, so your movement speed would be 60 feet, basically.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
So
30,
actually,
40, 45, 50,
14 to, so like 15 to there. That's 40, so it's 50 to where you just went. So you have another 10 feet if you want it.
I'm going to go in this corner here.
All right.
And then, well, yeah. Then I'm going to hit it with the flume.
Okay, which one? Oh,
The-
nice.
The one that Maxis is with.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of have to lean a little bit in order to get the angle, but you can manage it. And yeah, you floop it right through its rocky torso. And you notice, I mean, it actually, like, the thing looks like it's made out of rock, but you're, and I just realized I don't have this audio looping. Your arrow goes clean through it, and seems to do quite a bit of damage.
Is it a, it's not a monstrosity, right? Since it's a statue.
It is not, in fact, a monstrosity.
Always got to check.
If you want to try to identify it, you can give me, what would that... It's
Let's
kind
do
of on the
that.
edge, but I'll call it nature. Yeah, it's a rocky thing. Actually, that probably should have been Arcana. Whatever. So yeah, 21 damages, though.
Describe it to me.
It's this big ugly rock thing, but it'll take an arrow.
I hit it really hard. It didn't seem to mind that much. I'm
My
displeased.
question is
It's
directed
okay,
towards you, by the
Maxis.
way.
You'll get there, buddy.
All right. I think that's action, bonus action, movement. So we're
Yeah,
on to
I'm all
Gamork.
done. His movement speed is 40. So,
Actually, I'm raging, so you might just be hearing a stream of obscenities in my head.
I think since where Kane was 50, that this would be 40, right?
40 would be here.
Okay, fine.
No, consider it's 15 and then the 25. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to dash, you can dash.
Also, that question was directed towards you, Casey.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what did you say? I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. If
I
I
just typed
dash,
the
I don't get to do anything, right?
Right, you could only take a bonus action after that.
Should be like a dodge.
Doubling
He's
dice
good. He's
value
good for
or
now.
doubling dice rolled. Oh, for crits? I normally just double dice rolled in order to make it easier, but honestly, you can do either and it doesn't really matter to me. I normally just double the dice rolled to make it easier to see
Okay,
what it
so let's
all
go
was.
with what roll 20 says the damage is then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Mark's done.
Okay. Colleen then.
I was trying to see if I could tell my Goliath to dash, but I cannot, I'm pretty sure.
What does your command let it do?
I can tell them basically anything, but since I used my bonus action to make them do something, I can't be like, well, actually maybe I could tell it to dash, but
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's just an action, like.
I'm just directing its turn. I just can't dash. It can dash.
Well, you can dash too, because dash is an action.
Oh, well,
it's just
fuck it, then.
fouling
We're
at the
running.
thing that makes it a bonus action.
We're
And
running.
me.
Okay, so that's 30 up to both of you being there. So then this guy could get to like. Basically, you can be on either side of Gamork. I'll let you put that either way.
I'm up here, but he's gonna be down there.
I need to run and do a thing real quick. Screaming Kid.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
My ACs. You can
So-
look that up. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I can dash as my action to get into here,
Right.
and then use my bonus action to make him dash.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm good here.
All right.
Can't do much else.
That hallway though.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm
now.
badly in the way at the moment.
Cue the boulder traps.
So now we're to these two. Let me see here. So. Yeah. So that guy goes first, and let me see here. Yeah. Well, okay, given your stealth check, and given that Maxis is in between, I'm going to say this guy actually can't see you. So he's going to come to here, and will attack Fallon.
Everyone knows when I wish you got a better roll, so I could have attacked him before they moved.
I think one of you should have been able to see Fallon's character sheet. Should be Aaron.
Yes, apparently I can.
All right, cool. I'll just let you handle the bookkeeping if that's all right. I just want to have a player do it because in case like reaction should be possible or something like that, I don't want to be responsible for that.
Sure, I know almost nothing about what he does. But
Yep, but
go
if
on.
you fail him, I'm okay with that. All right, so it'll reach out with its claw. 14, I think, misses,
It misses, in fact, yes.
and then it'll try to bite. So how about a 17?
Also misses.
Oh, is he at 18 now? Yeah, he upped his dex.
Yeah, he's Captain Dex.
All right. Okay. So then this next one that can see Kane is going to go after Kane.
What? Why? I'm just an innocent Tanasi over here.
So here's the bite. That's
Hold on.
gonna
That
miss,
misses.
though. And here's the claws.
I just realized I should have rolled
Um,
twice on initiative.
Oh man, I used a bow, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did use bow.
So I can't. I don't have a melee weapon in my hand right now.
Correct.
All right, I'll just uncanny dodge that.
Okay. So from its claws, you take 2 slashing damage.
Okay. I remembered, Casey. I remembered it.
Yeah, I had forgot. Oh, uncanny dodge. Right. Fallon, you got attacked twice, but you didn't get hit.
Oh, awesome.
You're too good.
Yeah, Aaron did a great job of telling me that your AC was higher
very
than that.
skilled. I was very skilled in reading that your AC says 18.
So, all right, and Aaron, that makes it your turn.
Hey, I finally could do a thing. Unfortunately, they moved, so I couldn't do the thing I wanted to do, which makes me very sad. I was going to drop like 40 damage in their face. Oh, but now I can't because they moved, and I'd kill half my team if I did that.
It'll be fine. I have resistance to lightning.
It actually would have been thunder damage.
Oh.
It would have just like exploded them. It would have been great. Unfortunately, they moved, and that's probably a really bad idea. So, I guess I'm probably just gonna hit them with Bane.
Okay, so that's charisma save. Is that right?
That is a charisma save. Yes. Anything that fails that saving throw that makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends must roll a d4 and subtract the number from said attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, I think 18 should be a pass. I'm going top to bottom. Wait, do you have to be able to see them, actually, now that I think about it?
Oh, yeah. I was going to move.
Oh, you're going to move... Oh.
I was busy flipping through my spellbook.
Okay, so in order to do that, you're basically going to have to squeeze past Kane and then, like, vault over the thing or squeeze around it, something like that. In any case, I'm going to make you make an acrobatics check if you want to do that.
Acrobatics check. What's my thing? Acrobatics is... That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1?
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Please don't hurt me. Can I uncanny dodge?
No, you already did that.
You already
I
used
have evasion. I still have evasion too. Can I evasion it?
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
He just like trips and explodes.
Okay. So, Kane, I need
This hallway
you
is
to make
problematic.
an acrobatics check as well. Okay. And now it is going to make its own acrobatics check. Okay. So here's what happens. Aaron, you step forward and catch your foot on Kane's foot as he just barely tries to pull out of the way. You go sprawling forward. The creature sort of rears up on its back legs and allows you to sort of like slam face first into the ground behind it. You are now considered prone, and I believe that is all of your movement. That being said, you can see everything now, and you can, I believe, spellcast from a prone position. So I will allow that.
I'm gonna hit all 3 of them with Bane.
All right. So the first one did
done.
succeed. I already rolled its throw. What's your DC? Next one rolled
It's
17. 15. Okay, so that passes. Final one fails. So this guy has been baned.
I'm so glad it ended up pancake.
There we go.
So the bottom dude is banned, but everybody else is still fine.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they even had -2s. That was unlucky.
What does Bane do?
It makes them all take
never
a
mind.
penalty on.
They all have to
All their
roll a
rolls.
d4 and track to make it
Got it, got it.
Other just like it's a
You start talking through a respirator.
You only adopted the darkness.
All right, Kane, you sort of ease yourself back off the wall after Aaron goes sprawling through. It is your turn.
She's like, you got good job, man. Good job. And I'm gonna get my rapier and stab this thing in the face that's in front of me.
Okay.
And my rapier is magical, by the way.
Yes.
And I get sneak attack because in melee I have 2 other.
Yes, you
It's
do.
3.
Yeah, I don't know how threatening one of them is right now, but yeah, you do get the sneak
I mean,
attacks.
one almost crushed him with his ass, so I mean that's pretty
You're not
threatening.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Crushed him with what?
Yeah, 17 will hit. All right. Yeah, so you sort of slide back off the wall and just transition that straight into a thrust as you stow your bow. And it amazingly feels like butter, and you can only thank the enchantment on the rapier for that.
Quick
And
question:
you do some
Did
damage.
stowing the bow take our bonus action?
No, I've kind of been allowing stowing one thing and taking another thing just for free.
All right. So could I still disengage?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and back up 1 square since the hallway's full of like a zombie and a wolf.
You're not wrong.
And then I'm just gonna taunt the statue like, "Ha! You look stupid."
All right. That'll bring us to Maxis.
Okay. I kind of want to clear the area right here.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna attack this one here in the middle.
Okay.
Do you do flanking rules, Casey?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
22.
Okay, yeah, you spin around and smack it with your hammer. It does its thing. Again, feels sort of grainy. Your attack isn't doing quite what you'd hoped, but you do deal some damage. And actually, let me see, that does... Yeah, that includes the rage. So, 6 of the damages. Or 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, damn it. All right.
Yep, that, however, is a miss.
And that's for the lightning.
Okay, same target, I presume.
Yeah.
Does fail, and actually, as the lightning bolt jumps away, and by the way, the 2 of you who are, or actually the 3 of you who are close to Maxis, you're currently, like, feeling some rain, actually. But yeah, the lightning bolt zaps away, and you watch as the creature sort of splinters and crumbles. You do clear it out. Yeah, I heard that as well. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I'm good.
Okay. That will bring us to this guy, who is standing by a big scary Goliath, but sees a guy dropped on the floor. So he's going to slide over here and attack Aaron with the advantages. So here's the bite. 20.
28.
All right. So 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the claws. 14, I think, misses.
14 misses.
All right. So it bites you.
It bit me. I hereby W Charlie.
Dude, he's biting everyone. Send this thing to freaking Manor School. Jesus.
All right, Fallon.
Yeah. I'm gonna, for fun. Yeah, no, never mind. I'll just do this.
Thunk. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that does hit.
Thunk is magic, right?
Yep, thunk
Plus,
is magic.
+1, baby.
So you bite sort of into its back, definitely dealing some damage. So, I have accounted for that.
Cool. And I wait.
All right, that brings us to Gmork.
Who?
Which one was the one who bit me? The top one or the bottom one?
The top one.
Okay.
So let me see here.
Wait.
I'm gonna call these squares with. I'm gonna call the square with the Goliath difficult terrain. Kane is sort of lithe enough to get out of the way of Gamork in a 5-foot hallway, but this is a giant hulking zombie Goliath. So that's going to be 10 feet to there. So that's 25 feet to there, where you're at.
Can I attack the one next to Fallon? As Gamork right now?
Yeah.
Getty corners. Okay, we're doing that.
All right. Let me. Wait, what did I just do? Really? All right, whatever. Okay. That. Oh, it's with advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that is in fact a hit. And we're gonna add one. Wait, really? This. I'm just thinking about this. Yeah, I kind of understand. Everything in this effing game has poison resistance. I'm just.
It really does. It's like the most useless damage side.
Well, I just did it because I thought maybe since.
Yeah, no, the magical thing does actually make a difference.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
So, alright, fine. I guess I understand why it has poison resistance. Okay. That said, still a good bit of damage from that. So, 14. As Gamork bites into it.
Nom-noms.
Anything else for Gamork? Alright.
That's it.
Clean.
I'm gonna move my Goliath to here because I don't trust myself trying to finesse it through someone laying on the ground and a dog.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move here, and if I can see them, I would like to try and identify them.
Yeah. You kind of have to duck to the left and right to see through the crowded hallway. But you can get a glimpse. I am going to make it Arcana now. That's probably what it should be.
God, could I roll higher than a 5 today?
That being said, you think you remember actually what these are. They're gargoyles, creatures of elemental earth. You don't remember a ton of detail about them, but this is kind of their MO. They stand around, they look like creepy statues, but they actually oftentimes guard locations, can be kind of cruel.
What kind of life is that? This sounds like the worst life. Just stand around here in case someone happens to come by. At these remote locations.
Fallon and Maxis both hear that as I start rattling off information in my mind.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it? Alright.
That's it.
That will bring us then to this guy, who is also going to try and attack Erna. So, here's the claws. There'll be a crit.
Don't forget he has to roll a d4 and subtract it.
Who's getting attacked?
That's true.
Oh, it is advantage.
But it's still crit.
It's still crit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. You are right, though. I should have been subtracting that.
I like this laying on the ground bait we have.
So let me see. It's going to be 2d6 plus 2. So 12 slashing damage.
That was unfortunate.
From that.
That's going to be a new party tactic.
And then I will actually include that on this one. So second one I think will miss. Alright. So he does not manage to bite you. And that'll be its turn. So Ernan.
Yay! I would like to stand up, please.
Yep. You have stood up.
Yay! I would like to also vigorously flip off both of them.
Okay.
Very aggressively, in fact. And I'm bad in small spaces. I'm like actually so trash at this. Half my spells require me to like be in a big room. Take a step back.
Yep, you sort of edge up against the table.
I'll get less in the way. so people can actually get in the room.
Thank Christ. Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Because it hurts. Bit me twice. 2 of them bit me. The jerks.
Did I get hit?
What is that, second level? Yeah, I'm gonna do that second level.
Okay.
Hey! That's what, 15? I'm
Yeah, it looks
less
like
badly
should be
bleeding.
2d8 plus your spellcasting mod. So let me see. You
Yeah.
rolled. That was 1d8.
Yeah, I rolled them separately,
Yep,
I guess.
okay. So yep, 15.
Wait. I'm almost full health again.
All right. Anything else?
Not really, no.
All right.
I've already crisply flipped them off, so you know that's what all I needed to do.
Yep. Okay.
Can I possibly squeeze past all these motherfuckers in front of me?
Yeah. So the Goliath I'm counting as difficult terrain, basically, but you can squeeze past him. So you will only be able to move sort of down this center path, but you can get to there. That's 20 feet of movement to get to there.
All right. Which one
Gamork,
of
you
these
can vault
two-
easily enough. You've been fighting with Wolf Bro side by side for quite some time.
Which of these two dudes looks rougher?
The one above you, for sure.
I'm gonna stab it in the face.
If
Alright.
he sneaky snakes my kill, I will be mildly irritated.
Don't they both opportunity attack him for walking through 2 threatened squares?
Well, no, because he only walked
The
into
threat
it.
range.
I don't know. I kind of like gargoyle slapping.
You have to
I
leave
mean,
the threat range.
If you would like
This is
Zombie
me.
Goliath to opportunity attack him, there's always that.
Oh,
There needs to
I
be
will
some
murder
lingering
Zombie
effect from that
Goliath
cursed ruby.
immediately.
We just need a lingering effect from that cursed ruby, where he takes necessary opportunity attack.
That is in fact a hit. Yeah, so you come up, so Maxis, you've been wailing away on this thing. Kane comes up, shink, rapier through what would appear to be its head. Shink pulls it out, it crumbles into dust.
I say you're at 1.
You said what?
I said you're still at 1.
What? One for what? What did I kill earlier?
Yeah. Everyone except for you.
Alright, so you got 10 feet of movement and a bonus action.
Wait, I'm lost and why I'm at 1.
He was
'Cause you
referring to
just-
your number of kills.
Yeah.
Does that not count?
Since
What did I
he
kill
didn't
before?
You didn't kill anything before. That's what I'm saying.
So when I be at... Okay, I'm lost. Anyway, whatever. I'm just where I am.
Okay.
And face the other guy.
Alright,
He will soon be dead,
Maxis, it's your
I
turn.
think.
My turn.
Yep.
I mean, it's gonna be a real pain in the ass to walk all the way around these people, especially because there's a table right over here.
Uh-huh.
Can I get over here without a problem?
That's 14 feet of movement. Yeah, you sort of squeeze your way between Kane and Aaronin. That'll take all of your movement, but you can manage it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna murder this thing,
Alright.
or try to. Wow. All right. Well, I didn't fucking hit
Try
it.
hitting it with your weapon.
And then-
I mean, you actually do, again, connect with it. It's just like you sort of skid off of it.
Yeah, it's just not doing any damage. And then lightning is 6 if it doesn't make it.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, what I mean is, like, your miss was not because you failed to cause the hammer to
Connect with
touch
it. Yeah.
the... Yeah. So let me see here. Okay, so we'll fail that. So 6 of the lightning damages. Alright.
By the way, this is just the worst time for this statue. He is just so sad. I just saw my other 2 friend statues die. Now I'm all alone, surrounded by people throwing pointy things.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn, Maxis. You doing any bonus actions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think the lightning counts as my bonus action, but I don't.
No, it doesn't. So that's what I was checking to make sure you didn't have any. Oh, Odd Felon.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. So I'm looking at those attacks, and it looks like you try to attack it, and then Gmork tried to attack it as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay.
we tried.
Yep, you did. You did try. You tried much late.
Is everyone just missing this glass statue?
However, you missed.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were just gonna move on, and then you can't hit me back with a "however you missed."
So, anything with the rest of your turn?
No, we're good.
All right.
Dude, the
Well, Gmork does
statue
have a
is
turn.
basically Neo right now.
Yeah, that's a crit.
There you go.
So let us see here. So it's 12 of the slashing damages. So yeah, so Gmork gets in there, sort of rakes across it. Again, you see little purple wisps sort of evaporate off of it. Sad. Poison damage is so sad. I designed this cool item. And everything, literally everything, but I understand why for the most part. That being said, if you guys run into any more UNT, they're biological creatures. I will give them poison resistance. I will not give them poison immunity. So, alright. So that happens. Anything else for Gmork?
No, he's good.
Alright.
PC, you played yourself.
Clean?
What?
Your turn.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yep, still
I
alive.
just say that's what I'm saying.
It's
I did
like,
not expect that at all.
like, it looks rough for it.
We're trying to give Kane a double kill.
Alright, so squeezing through there is rather difficult. So
I
you
know we're
have 5 feet of
counting
movement left.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna do a thing.
Alright.
I shouldn't do that thing. I'm gonna do a different thing.
Alright.
Let's
Nice.
do. That's what I was thinking about. Let's do.
The old faithful ice knife.
I'm gonna do chill touch.
Alright. Yeah, that'll hit. So the little Skelehand that could reaches out and grabs onto it. It kind of shudders a bit. Nope, it does not resist that form of damage. So yeah, so it takes some damages. Alright, still up though.
Oh, Goliath. Oh, I had such hopes for you. I could make him do it.
Let's go, cleric. Let's go.
Alright. Anything else for you, Colleen?
No, I shouldn't be a dick and move my Goliath through Kane.
Alright. It's gonna try
You can't attack
to... Oh wait, was it supposed to get a save against Bane again, or does it last for the duration? I think it lasts for the
I
duration.
believe it's duration.
Yep, okay. I'm pretty sure that's right.
It's failed it once, and so he just gets screwed over for a while.
Yeah. Although wait, is it concentration?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is concentration. You know what, since I forgot, 1 DC 10 Constitution save, that's all I'm going to make you make. It would have been higher than that, but I'm just going to say DC 10 because I don't remember the damage anymore. Wait, no, it would have been... no, it would have been DC 10.
Okay.
So con saving
So
throw.
that is a 14.
All right. Yep. So you did maintain concentration. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So it will
Can Matt
now
grow?
try to attack Fallon.
Aw.
19, I
That's a
think,
hit.
hits.
It does, technically.
So it bites you for 8 piercing. Now it's going to go after you with its claws. That's a crit fail.
Does it swipe
Alright.
itself?
No. If it had gotten another one in a row, I might have had to do something like that. But instead, it just sort of very clumsily slashes out at you, and you don't even have to dodge. It just whiffs entirely.
I look around at the other people like, okay.
All right, Aaron.
So it's looking pretty hurt, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, cleric. Let's go.
Cool. I'm going to reach out and slap it.
Slap it.
That is a 24 to touch. And I'm going to do inflict wounds, which is 3d10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Which is 21.
Shit.
Okay, yeah. You reach out and you slap it, and as you do, it just like poofs into dust. All right, so we're
What the
now
heck is that? Man?
out of initiative.
That was freaking sweet.
Probably never to shake your hand or
I
let
would
you
say
touch me ever
also
again.
don't touch me, but that was cool as shit.
Colleen is turned on by the use of dark magic.
Oh boy. I think we should get in the room, guys.
Well, there's more to explore.
What's behind the wooden door? Well, first I check her for traps before opening it, though, because
Okay,
I don't want to die.
give me perception. I'm going to assume based on that you've wandered over to this door.
Yeah, I was about to move it, but you should roll. I want to go roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I just moved you. Yeah, you give it a pretty thorough looking over, and nothing seems amiss.
Keep the door open. Yeah.
Kick the door open.
Athletics.
I already said it.
All
I
right.
regret it immediately, but I said it, so.
So you look into this room, which features, among other things, a nice-looking rug and some suits of armor.
What could go wrong? Oh.
Oh, I thought you had to, okay, can I, I guess there's no more element of surprise there as far as entering the room, so I kind of kicked open the door.
I'm seeing a rug statue pattern forming.
I just go back and it's like, hey, Maxis, you want to go in this room?
Okay,
I'm
so when you
I'm-
step up there, Maxis, you see more stairs.
Maxis, come in this room.
All of the stairs. There's more stairs over here, but fine, I'm coming.
Oh, stop.
Shit.
All right, nope, you totally moved there. Okay,
Under the rug.
so
I didn't say I didn't want to go into this room, but
You're not used to
unfortunately,
it.
that should be on the map layer. I have it on the token layer. There we go. All right, so
He's like,
I don't trust any of these rugs.
so
for
Maxis,
future reference.
as you
I was like, gee, why is it on the token layer?
step onto that, I'm going to once again need everybody to roll initiative.
Hey, at least I remember that this time I have initiative,
As
and I get a 6.
2 of these
oh,
statues.
I didn't click my token. I'm sorry. Can I
That's
get that
fine.
17?
Yeah,
What
I'll
is that?
put that in there.
Oh, Fallon gets to roll twice. I didn't even do that last time.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Same. I didn't do it either.
Second roll is a 21. I forgot to click my token.
All
And
right.
this time
There
it's
you go.
punching me.
All right. And Kane, you actually got a 17, so I'll get you added. Okay, so that's all of you, and now let's add these guys. And actually, Maxis, once again, give me a perception check to see how quickly you notice what's going down.
Nice one. I was peeking.
6.
A 6,
But
huh?
I have danger sense and feral instinct, so I
Yeah, roll.
can't.
Oh, advantage. Yep. Okay. So you're actually good. So you notice, and actually, let me see here. That happened pretty quickly after the last combat. So I'm actually going to say that your first 2 rounds of this combat are still in, or in actually, wait a minute, let me think here. Might actually be even more than that. 1 round.
I can hold on.
I'm just thinking, it was like last combat was only like what, 3 rounds, something like that.
Yeah, but at a certain point, it's as long as I get hit or hit something.
Wait, what?
I just don't remember.
I thought
Like
you were-
raging?
You have to deal damage or take damage every turn to maintain rage.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Which I've done, but
And like you don't immediately lose rage if you don't hit something, but if you go like
well, you don't have to deal damage. You just have to try to attack something. I don't actually have to land an attack.
Yeah.
When you make a melee weapon attack.
So
Where is that?
under
It's right after the rage thing, yeah. It's when you make a melee attack using a strength, blah blah blah. It says that it lasts for 1 minute, so if it's not been a minute yet,
Oh,
I'm just
it ends
trying.
early if you're unconscious. Oh. Or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature. Oh, okay, so it's actually ended now. I see what you're saying. Okay. So yeah, so that being said, these 2 statues are totally going to spring to life, and you notice as that happens. But we're going to have ourselves another little combat here. So first to act is actually Gmork. Yeah. Okay, I'll just assume that you went like around the table, probably.
I was doing so. Yeah, sorry.
So that's 30, slightly over 30 feet of movement to get to there.
Well. Yeah, I'll chill there.
Okay. Do you want to like do a dodge then, or?
Yeah. I'll do that.
All right.
Does Casey get quiet for anybody else?
Maybe I was just talking a little quietly.
I'll adjust your volume in Discord.
All right. So that brings us to Fallon.
Who's gonna dash?
Oh, so let me see. It's 30 feet to get to there.
Well, I guess.
I mean, that
Guess
is
he
kind of
won't
crowd the
dash.
doorway, but.
The worst.
Fine. Well, never mind. It's a bonus action. It's not gonna hurt me this time.
Oh, that's true.
I'll get over here.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay.
So then, the one on the left.
Okay. And I think you have a thing because they haven't taken an action yet.
Yeah, I get advantage.
Okay. So yeah. So in that case, I'm pretty sure that hits, but I actually failed to open to their page. Okay. Yep. That does hit. And your arrow does. You watch as it pierces a hole through what looks to be some fairly thick armor on these things. And let's see. So that's. Oh, wait. No. That's like that. Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, why is there a thing on Gmork's icon?
Oh, I just marked as dodge.
Oh, okay, sorry. I forgot.
Yep. Ninja means
No, I'm
dodge. Yeah. It's the dodge doge.
the dodging doge.
All right. Anything else for Fallon?
Nope.
All right. So that brings us to Kane.
Which one did he hit?
The left.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna do the thingy.
Oh, all right. So let me see here. Yeah, you can reach whatever point you want by doing the thingy.
Alright.
Okay.
The thingy.
I will explain the thingy momentarily. As soon as Kane steps and does that. And I think you also. Oh, so you
I
already
have
had.
advantage anyway.
Yeah, you had advantage anyway. That.
I'm trying to go for that juicy surprise crit.
Right. So let me see here. I have to remind myself the rules for this real quick. So
Makes
okay,
the charisma
wisdom
save.
saving throw. No, it's a wisdom save
Wisdom?
against your charisma DC.
Oh, against my charisma DC, so 13.
So its wisdom is. Oh, all right. And it fails. Where are you moving to, by the way?
In front of the left one. So I'm gonna go over the left one. The one that, whichever one Fallon just hit.
Okay, but I mean, are you going here or here?
Directly in front of it.
All right. Okay, so Colleen and Ernan, from where you're at, you see Kane just sort of raise his left leg slightly into the air and then just sort of poof and disappear. Maxis and Fallon and Gmork, from where you're at, you feel a rush of wind and then you see Kane just appear in front of this thing with his rapier already in, and you watch as he just draws the rapier back out.
So all these dice double then, right? Because he failed, so he's surprised, so I crit.
That is correct. And you also had advantage, so you roll sneak attack, and that is also doubled.
That sounds like a pretty neat ability.
It's pretty sweet. I was pretty happy with it. Okay, so I'll just double that as well. So let me see. So this is 7, 14, 20, 22, 24, 48 damage, I believe, is the total. Okay, and as Kane sort of pulls his rapier out, which is wedged, by the way, all the way under the breastplate of this suit of armor, through the helmet, and you hear sort of a little boom as this entire thing happens. As he pulls it out, sort of turns slightly, it just collapses onto the floor behind him.
So that's 2, right?
Yep.
Alright, and then
You're tied with Mork now.
I'll just stand there, I guess.
Okay, I mean, I think that
That
was
is
literally
movement,
just your
right?
action, so you do have bonus action movement remaining.
Oh, I didn't use up movement?
No, the bonus, there's bonus movement as part of that.
You know what? Now I'm gonna stare it down and regret this decision later. But I'm gonna stay.
All right,
Stare on it.
sounds good. Let me see. From where you're standing, I'll go ahead and actually reveal a little bit more of this room. Okay.
Guys, there's more hallway.
Okay, so that will bring us to Colleen.
As far as I can go, I'm gonna look at it and identify.
Okay, so that's going to be 15. So that's 20 feet to there. So you can probably squeeze through and get to just past Gmork if you want to. Or you can remain where you are.
I'm good.
Okay.
My last one, I'm gonna get where it's going.
So give me Arcana.
Great. Doing good.
So you remember a dark wizard by the name of Venris, who made constructs like this all across the land. They had some sort of secret weakness, as you remember, but you can't remember what it was. and then you just get distracted thinking about, you know, school days and, you know, things.
Fallon and Max is just like have me daydreaming in their minds.
Yeah, totally. As part of the crit fail, you start like transmitting this too. So the two of you get sort of a mental message from Colleen of like this time that, you know, they went and got bubble tea in college.
Wait, I have a question. So when Colleen was turned on by the cleric doing that thing,
Oh yeah.
Fallon and Max both get that in their heads too.
No,
No,
not with
that's
this
not
particular version.
But
Yeah.
it's surface thoughts. Surface thoughts.
No, but you actually have to
That's not a
choose to
thought.
transmit it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like telepathic communication. It's like that one lame X-Man who that's all he does.
Okay.
Are you calling me a lame X-Man? Because I'm an awesome X-Man.
Well, no, you do other stuff besides that, so you're not lame.
Yeah.
So did you
It's when
say
that's
Venus?
literally the only thing you can do that you're lame.
You said Venus, right?
Yeah. That was
Long noodle.
just a joke.
It's canon now. Venus long noodle is in your game.
Well,
His
no,
return.
Colleen just remembered Venris. So it doesn't mean he's actually... Anyways, Colleen, anything further after making that
No.
check? No?
Nope.
Okay. So that'll bring us to this guy, who is going to
Can't hit me. Nee.
take a step forward. Actually, he's going to shimmy to the side, actually, and is going to swing at Kane.
Can't hit me.
So yeah, here we go. 24.
Man, that hit me. Wait, hold on one second. It doesn't hit me. Never mind. Wait, what's my PC bonus?
Wait, what's going on?
Nope, never mind. It still hits me.
I don't know what.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
I was defensive duelist. My proficiency bonus isn't high enough.
Oh, I see. All right.
I can only bring it at 21.
So, it's 11 slashing damage, so reduced to 5 by uncanny dodge.
It's all right.
All right.
You know, he rolled an 18, man. I was thinking probably like the last guys. So it was like
I'm
They
gonna
have to roll
attack
super
you
high?
again. That's gonna miss though.
that misses.
Out of spite.
All right.
Did you roll a D8 instead of a D20?
Oh, you're right. I did.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, see, I didn't even. You should probably roll the proper dice.
Oh no, there we go. How about an 18?
A defensive duelist. Meh.
Okay. I just want to remind myself, since this is the first time I've had to adjudicate this ability. I just want to look it up. Also, you heard
I think it's my reaction.
adjudicate.
You just used your reaction for the whatever that one thing is. Uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge is reaction.
Okay, so never mind. It hits.
Okay. Fun.
I know this because I tried to use it in Braves one shot and then
Yeah.
just died anyway.
So 8 more slashing damage.
Okay, so it's one or the
Yeah,
other.
it does
Okay.
take your reaction. All right. So that's gonna be its turn. So cool. We're on Max's now.
All right. So the Warhammer really didn't seem to be too effective last time, so I'm just gonna stick with the tried and true Great Axe and then try to murder this thing.
All right. Have at it.
Let me just make sure I'm on the right damage. Okay. 16.
Yeah. So you thunder down on it, and your axe glances off its shoulder pauldron.
Okay. And a 20.
But the second one, you sort of take that down and swing back up and around, and you catch between some of the plates, wedge it in there, and well, actually, it actually seems to cut into it a pretty fair amount, and you think, oh, this is a magic axe. That might have something to do with it.
Sick.
So go ahead and
I completely forgot about that.
roll damage.
10.
10 slashing damage. All right. Cool.
Oh, and then I will lightning it as well.
You're not raging.
Oh, yeah. Wait, do I have to be raging for that?
Oh yeah, it should only be 8. Yeah, you only get the lightning thing when you're raging.
Okay, that's fine.
And actually, wait a minute. It looks like... So I'm seeing on this, you rolled a 4. You have 4 for your strength, 1 for magic, and then it says 1 mod. So I think that might still be the messed up rage damage.
I think one of those, because I have 3 with my rage damage. I think one of those is the magic, and then I thought...
No, if you hover over the 10, it says 4 + 4 + 1 + 1. So it's counting the magic separately. So I think it still has a messed up mod. So that actually should be 9 damage. I need to give it an HP back.
Weird.
Alright. Okay, anything else on your turn, though?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, Aaron.
Oh, brother. Okay.
If you want to get into the room, you can basically move to exactly where I'm pointing you to.
Yeah, no. I already sorted that.
Should be in there.
It's more of a, if I do that, which I guess I may as well do that.
Do a flip.
Why not? Oh, what else do I do?
Okay, I figured out the problem.
This guy's still looking pretty strong, or is he looking like he's starting to get a little weak?
You see one mark on him from where Maxis scored a hit, but that's about it.
So you say he's like 50 to 75% HP kind of range?
Yes.
He hasn't been dealt a whole lot of damage yet.
I nicked him.
Is anybody in our team looking like they need a bit of healing?
Hello.
Kane always says that.
Hey, man.
Does he actually look hurt, or is he just being whiny?
I mean, 15 damage.
Yeah, I did hit him twice, in fairness, though he uncanny dodged 1. What I actually did... Yeah, I dealt something like that.
I'm down like 15 damage. It hurts. Oh, the pain.
Oh, the pain. I need assistance.
I'm feeling faint.
Heal me and not Kane.
You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna hit. I'm gonna use aid.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the 2 people who are right beside the dude, and I'm gonna hit wolf, dog, whatever, bro.
Okay.
Whatever this dude is.
Yep, Gmork.
Yeah. Whatever species he is.
He is a wolf.
Or anything.
Nighthound.
So let me see.
Sure. They get 5 temp HP and 5 HP from the temp HP.
Right, yeah. So, all of you, I'm looking at this. Is there any reason not... Yeah, I guess there is a reason not to call this temporary HP. So just put, like, +5 by your max HP on the character sheet.
It's right in.
Like, don't actually change the number, just so you don't forget. But then increase your current HP by 5. And yeah, that will last for 8 hours, so you're good there.
Got nothing better to do, really. So I feel like just standing there and getting smacked.
All right, all that taken care of.
Yeah, I got nothing else I can do, really.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. Gmork.
Woof.
It's advantaged.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm just. Maxis, you got the HP thing figured out?
Yeah.
Okay. All I was saying is, I think your HP was 89, or what was your HP before?
What are we talking about?
What was your hit point maximum before the ability hit? Was it all the way at 94?
Yeah, it was at 94.
Okay. All that I'm saying is write 94 plus 5 rather than 99.
Okay.
It does go away in 8 hours.
Did it say?
Yeah.
Or
bad.
at least
I
that's what
thought
I
that was the
thought
dog on me.
And then was 92 like before you got that or after?
No, 92. I hadn't actually updated my current hit points yet.
Okay, so you should be at 97 then?
Yeah.
Right now? Okay. All
We're
right,
good.
cool.
I got it.
All right, cool. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure.
No, you're
The only reason that I was freaking out about that a little bit was just because of the potential to goof up your character sheet long term with the way that ability worked. So.
Well, I have it down on paper too, so it'll be
Okay,
fine.
cool.
We just all you keep casting A, we all keep
Okay.
forgetting to
Gamork-
change the maximum back.
Does have how many of those can you do, by the way? I'm trying to remember.
I think it's concentration for 8.
Oh no, I was talking about
Right.
the poison swipe.
Just one, right?
It is not concentration.
Well, I'm sorry, do you mean,
isn't
like-
concentration?
Am I unlimited on attacks?
Well, poison swipe has a charge system built into it that you should be ticking down every time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Max charge is equal to half level plus something that I was trying to read.
Sorry.
That's all right. 1/2 level plus Constitution on long rest.
Okay.
So your max charge is regain 1 charge per short rest, and all charges on long rest. This is under your treasure section. Is actually where we put it.
I see that.
But so I think your max should be 5 now rather than 4. And I believe you were at 2 remaining because I think you used 3 in the last combat. So if you use it now, it'll take you down to just 1 remaining.
That's fine.
All right.
Works too good for your charge system.
But yeah, so that does hit. Again, it's a suit of armor, so it's immune to poison, but it's not immune to the slash itself. So that'll hit for 7. All right. Anything else for Gamork?
Nope.
All right. So then it's you, Fallon. All right. Yeah, you sort of lean out and try to shoot around Kane. Plinks off the wall behind the giant suit of armor thing.
Okay. That's it.
So Gamork would get a reaction attack.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. I'll just do a bite. See what happens.
All right. That's a hit. That'll be all right. So yeah, I mean, biting against the steel plate right now, but does get in there, and we will see how it does on the strength save. It crit fails the strength save. So Gamork basically pounces on it and tackles the giant suit of armor to the ground. So it is now prone. All right. Kane.
What does being prone do exactly? Is it auto crit?
It means that if you attack it with ranged, you have disadvantage, but if you attack it melee, then you have advantage. I forget if it means anything else. I think that's it.
Oh, it has
I'm thinking of unconscious. Never mind.
Oh, if it tries to attack from a prone position, it has disadvantage. That's what it is.
I was thinking of unconscious creatures that auto crits. I'm gonna stab it.
All right. Stab away. $17. Oh, you have advantage, so that's a crit. Yep. So your sneak attack is going to double. So that's going to be 32. And then, yeah, rogues, people. So 44 damage. No, wait, 32. Yeah, 44. So yeah, Gamork knocks it down, and you casually just sort of take your rapier, sort of twirl it around, and stab it straight down. And it's almost as if it's not actually made of armor, because as you do, you watch the magic sort of drain it out of it, and it sort of crumbles into just pieces of metal scattered on the ground. And we're out of initiative.
So 3 now, guys, right? 3.
So, is there anything going on with these other armors? Can I inspect one of them?
Yeah, sure.
I can look over them and the dead ones, see if there's anything like cool or nifty, magical or valuable.
Yeah, you look it over. They are made of plate armor, which is probably worth something, even though it's damaged a bit. It is extremely heavy looking. They're holding kind of sick-looking longswords, but they don't seem to be... Well, I mean...
The armor look cool.
Besides being sick-looking, you're not sure about it. And they have kind of sick-looking shields. Maxis, give me either perception just to sort of glance it over, or Arcana in order to try to figure out if there's anything magic-ish going on with these things. Colleen, from where you're at, okay, you've actually stepped into the room now, so let me reveal some stuff.
I'm going places, baby. I'm going to be part of the next combat.
So, can I scoop up one of these shields and then put sick-looking shield on my shield?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you can totally do that. Are you dropping your other shield?
I mean, I kind of don't want to carry both, so probably.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a regular shield.
Yeah, you've got...
I would assume it would just be like a wooden or iron shield. My old one.
Didn't you put the teeth on it?
Ooh.
Yeah, you've got a sick-looking shield, Maxis.
I haven't done that yet.
I spy a lever on the wall.
Yeah. So let me explain what you're looking at, Colleen. And by the way, on that perception check, Maxis, you don't see anything particularly amiss about the suit of armor. Looks like a normal suit of armor. It's not currently trying to attack you or anything. So Colleen, you step into what appears to be a small library. Let me find my handy-dandy description. Yeah, so the hallway that you were in it looks like it turns and runs alongside this room because there's this sort of carpeted area that's tucked away. It features prominently 3 large bookshelves that appear to be stuffed with books. You also notice sort of downward a portcullis. So it's basically a gate that is currently down, but given the way these things normally work, if you turned the winch on it, it would raise the gate. It would generally it would sort of swing away from you and open up. Yeah, that's what you see.
Can I search the bookcases?
Whoa, I'm doing that too.
Okay. Anyone who is searching bookcases, let me know which bookcase you would like to
I want the
search.
middle one.
I would like to look through all 3, starting with the far right.
I'm going to do the same thing but opposite.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, so Kane and Colleen are searching bookcases. Is anyone else searching bookcases?
Fallon, searching the bookcase.
Yeah,
Mark too.
I'll look through this bookcase over here.
Okay, so I want
Except
everyone...
Can I check Sorry, can I check this? I was gonna check this hallway before I get into the book.
Oh
search.
yeah, sure thing. So you step over and glance up the hallway, and
Move, picture, Jesus.
you
There
do
we go.
see some more windows. You also see what appears to be a wooden door on this to the right over here. And that's it.
Okay.
All right. So everyone who wants to search a bookcase, what I want you to give me is the single bookcase that you would like to start with. I'm going to assume that you will proceed if you don't find anything interesting. So like I'll allow that you're searching all of them. I just, for a particular reason, I want to know where you're starting. So actually just let me just write it down. So Kane, where are you starting?
Oh, my token is right one.
Okay, right. Fallon,
Where I'm at.
right. Colleen, you're starting on the left.
Yep.
Maxis appears to be starting on the left, and Aaron in center.
I'll start in the middle because we're both starting on the edge like weird things.
Okay, so everybody who's looking, I would like an investigation check.
I'm also looking for anything that talks about elemental planes or genies.
Oh, so bad.
I have not rolled
that's
above
a
5
2.
today.
Wow.
Doing good, team.
We don't book.
The last one was Gamork.
I book so hard, I just can't roll above a 5.
Sick checks. All right. So you all spend about
Jesus.
15 minutes looking over the shelves. You find, honestly, you're kind of disappointed with
I found a cookbook.
what you find. Most of the books on the shelves are fictional, but
Wait a minute.
nothing particularly striking, just like novels or whatever, from what you can tell. You find a few reference books with well-known information. If you would like to spend another 15 minutes, I will let you try those checks one more time.
I'll move to the other side of the shelf and then try again, I guess.
I'm staying in the same spot.
All right.
Go over here too.
That shelf was garbage.
Wow.
Casey, can I get an advantage? Casey, can I get an advantage?
Just wow.
Oh, that was a little bit
please.
better.
Casey, can I get advantage?
Dude, come on.
All right.
I used to roll so well on intelligence checks. They were like all net
Right.
20s for the first few sessions.
Monster.
All right. So you spend some more time looking. Well, most of you, Kane, you actually just get completely bored and start like playing with your daggers, and not really paying
I
attention.
think that's entirely there.
I feel like I start pruning my hair.
That being said, a few of you do actually find a couple things. So Fallon, you find, I mean, it's nothing much, but as you're searching the right shelf, you find a book which appears to be a bestiary of sorts. It has detailed descriptions of wild creatures from various parts of the world. And it appears to be very detailed and to include both creatures from Einongrun and creatures from the outside world.
Cool.
So
I'll take it. I'll take it.
okay, add you can just call it bestiary, 3 pounds. And I'm just gonna mention the mechanics for this right now. Basically, if you spend enough time studying it, you can get advantage on any nature checks to identify things.
Cool.
Colleen, yeah, Colleen. You, as you're searching the center shelf, you find something fairly interesting looking as well. Oh wait, I just remembered something. Yeah, I'll have to bring that up again later. All right. Colleen, you find something interesting looking as well. In the center bookshelf, you find a volume that contains the most information you've ever seen in one place about giants. Just leafing through it right now, you only get so much, but you do notice that it has some fairly detailed descriptions of their cultures, and you find one particular section that mentions that they were driven over the eastern mountains about 2,000 years ago. So to describe what I mean by that, if we jump over to the map of Gavila. So this is the larger world where Anangrun is sort of magically tucked away someplace here. This book describes how the giants were driven over these eastern mountains. Which makes sense because you're not familiar with any recent tales involving giants whatsoever.
That's neat.
There's potentially more in that book, but
I'm gonna have my Goliath hold it, and I'm also gonna grab a couple other random books off the shelf and give it to him.
just taking more random books. Every book that you take will weigh 3 pounds. If you're forcing your zombie Goliath to carry them, he will not be able to fight effectively.
He's just carrying them for the moment.
Okay.
Just for visual effect, I'm just throwing books off of shelves
okay.
and giving them to the Goliath.
Alright. Yeah, but that is what you guys find.
So
Okay, board, let's go.
Colin got a neat toy from this one.
can I search the middle one now?
No.
No?
I mean, so at this point, just for sake of not, like, just continuing to allow you to make checks until you succeed, I'm saying that you've given it what you think is a thorough search at this point, and that's what
Well, I thought we were searching one shelf at a time.
Oh, you searched all of them. The check was for all of them.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. I asked you which one you were finding first because if multiple people had rolled high, it would have affected who found what.
Okay, well
Okay.
then, Cat's over here.
Alright,
No,
I'll
but-
open this door.
We already searched everything.
Yeah, the door over here is far neater than the hallway.
Oh, there's a door there? Well, I want to go to the
Wait,
wooden door with Maxis.
Maxis, are you saying that you're opening the door?
I am so opening this door.
Okay, everybody stop moving. That's where we're going to end for tonight.
God damn it.
Is there a hallway where I am? Or is it
Of
just...
course
You
I'm over
picked
here.
the wrong door again,
Although,
Colleen.
you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go ahead and reveal this.
More statues.
So
More
the
statues.
door is unlocked. And as you open
It's
it,
just a fucking Hydra on the inside.
Well, we're gonna get all the treasure from behind the
He
gate.
smiled. Casey smiled when you said that. There's something in here. More statues.
And
Oh,
a lot of bloody scratch marks.
so I colored them that way just so that they would be visible.
Spiderwebs?
Yeah. So you see a room with a desk, a nice little lamp, a bunch of suits of armor, and the whole thing is covered in spider webs. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Well, we don't have any
Red.
pyromaniacs anymore.
Guys, just light the webs on fire. Believe me, it works 100% of the time.
It does work. Stream, you should totally try lighting giant spider webs on fire. That totally works out well every single time. I don't actually think I can get in legal trouble for saying that. Take care, everybody.
100%